Alright, so this video has been kind of long overdue. A lot of you have been waiting for me to connect my Xbox One X with HDMI 2.1 BenQ cable to my BenQ 4K HDR HD 2550 projector. And you guys want to know, well, how does it look on a 155-inch screen? Well, that's my ceiling right there. I don't know if you guys can see. That's my ceiling. I'm about 8 feet away. That's my ceiling right there. That's how big it is. 155 inch. So how does it look? A native 4K game in HDR, Far Cry 5. How does it look? Well, without wasting any more seconds with this 1 minute of me talking, let's jump right into it. Alright, so here we are. This is a display menu in the beginning, and maybe I can come close, walk my way towards the wall screen. Maybe I can show you some of the detail that I'm seeing. Remember, you're looking at this through a cell phone, or you're looking at this through a little tiny video on the YouTube. It's impossible for you to see what I'm seeing. I'm just trying to point out certain things that I'm seeing. For example, you get to see more of a detail with 8.3 million pixels. You can see that dust pushing off of the screen, and there's just more detail to it. Anyway, let's continue. Let me go through some of the flying sessions here in the game, and then we're going to do this. Just look how gigantic that screen is. Remember, we're playing this onto a 155 inch. So if you really want to immerse yourself into that 8.3 million pixels, guys, you gotta have a gigantic canvas to do that. You can't see it on something that's like this. Here, let me show you. Like something like this, that's a 55 inch, okay? All right, so here we are, native 4K on this 155 inch gigantic screen. And the detail is just unbelievable. Look at that smoke and the way it's popping out of the wall. I'm about 10 feet away from the screen, and this just looks beautiful. This projector definitely gives out these beautiful colors. The colors definitely pop on the screen, on this wall, in such a beautiful, nice detail here. Maybe I can get a little bit closer. But it looks beautiful. It definitely does. I'm trying to do my best here to give you guys the best possible, angle so you can see this. It's a bit tricky when I'm doing projector videos because I need to figure out the distance that I need in order to cover this gigantic screen. All right, 155 inch is pretty big, okay? In case you guys never seen one in person, it's pretty big. That's what she said. Okay. Let me give you a little more of distance here so you guys can see a little bit better. Maybe I can position her in the center like this. There we go, that's better. Let's go over here, walk around a little bit. It looks gorgeous. Let's wait for daylight, and then we're gonna go check this out during the daylight. I want you guys to see this in daylight because the colors pop even more on this projector. Maybe I can leave it here and bring my camera a little bit closer just to talk about a little bit about the detail here. Maybe I can do that. Let's do that. I get asked this question almost daily. People ask me, well, why a projector? What is so sophisticated about a projector? Well, there's a couple of things you need to understand and how the resolution works. Those pixels, when they're put in a small condensed monitor or small condensed TV like a 55-inch or 50-inch, even 65-inch, you still are not getting that true 8.3 million pixel detail. To truly appreciate what 8.3 million native 4K resolution is doing here, it's through a really good projector. Okay, this thing has a pixel shifter that shifts every and each 8.3 millionth of a pixel on the screen, and you get to see stuff more vividly. It's a much better experience. Okay, and it looks beautiful. You have more of a immersive gameplay experience when you do that. And another thing I would suggest that you guys do, make sure that you move your contrast to 63, because you want to take advantage a little bit of the HDR here. This thing does have a cinema color mode, and it does have a full wide color gamut. It doesn't go all the way to BT 2020, but it goes beyond Rec 709. Actually, I might be wrong. It does go to BT 2020. I can prove it to you. Here we go. And all you have to do is click on the color gamut. And as you can see it, I already have it selected to BT 2020. That's the full wide color gamut. And it really looks detailed. I mean, it is really hard with camera for me to show you what I'm seeing, even though I'm recording this in native 4K. Remember, I'm not recording this in native 4K and trying to show you, hey, here's the Holy Grail, this is how it looks. I'm just doing this for credibility purposes. And I'm making it in native 4K because I can, why not? But you'll just have to trust me. The best 4K experience is on a big, giant canvas screen, where you truly get to experience every and each individual 8.3 millionth of the pixel, all right, with a full wide color gamut of HDR. Let's exit this really quick. Here we go. So what do I think so far of the Xbox One X version running with HDMI 2.1 on my BenQ 4K HDR projector? Guys, this is the best that you're going to get right now from a projector, from a 4K projector. And I highly recommend that you guys go and check it out for yourself. Just look at this, how bright that HDR is. Look at this. Just look how bright it is. That looks insanely bright, man. Look at that color pops. That color pops with redness right there. And it looks great. It really does. So that's all I have for you guys right now. Look, it looks great as it should be. That's the whole idea of the 4K projector, is to make sure that you have a big screen, a big room where you can get that 155-inch screen. And when you play this on a 155-inch screen, you will see things that you normally wouldn't see with a smaller TV. You will have a much better experience. So this is why I prefer a really good 4K HDR projector. And this projector right now at the moment is the most affordable 4K projector that you can find. Okay, so it looks great, as I suspected it would look great. Of course it's going to look great. It's 8.3 million pixel on a 155-inch screen. Okay, with a full wide color gamut BT 2020. And look at the brightness, man. It's ridiculous. And of course, the 4K resolution. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching.